It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of 3 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Brummett. He'll get us started in this
Leading off
one
tonight
under
for
the lights.
Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1.
First pitch.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Standing in, Chris Wiggins, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Burns isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Ready on 1 and 2. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he puts it on the ground to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Joe Wiggins will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one
Batting
indeed.
second.
It looked like
The
he had
second
a
baseman.
great jump on the ball. He's going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Into the box, Hernan Perez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Wiggins, 5'8", and throws from the left side. This is his first year at the big league level. From the belt, kicks and deals. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike two now. Perez is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Count is 1-2 now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Full count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Gifford. He's got it one away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
That is good.
Time to take a glance at the starting nine for the Brewers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Kane stands at third with one gone in the inning. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He pops it up. Christian in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A man at third with one away. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike there. 0-1. He's set. The 0-1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Hit hard up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Batting fifth.
Man, there's just no
third
excuse
baseman,
for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now popped up. Christian over to his left, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Brewers 1 and the Pirates nothing. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez.
For the Pirates.
He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Eric Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers.
That is it.
And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Edward Arnold.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold. And a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Count now, a ball and a strike. So 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Leading off
set
for
to
the
lead
Brewers,
off the home half of the
the
second.
left fielder, Ryan Braun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. One and one to count.
That That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He drives it sharply to third. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, I think the second baseman felt the heat from the runner coming at him. He seemed to rush his throw, and that caused him to throw it wide at first. Tough turn, but I think he'd tell you he should have made a better throw.
And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Standing in now, Corbin Burns, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Second
there's
baseman.
another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brummett coasts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And there will be no advance here to wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with
the right
2
field.
away now.
Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 0-1 offering. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-1 the count. Down the third baseline, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter
the
going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Into the box now, Owen Christian, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Joe Wiggins. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Frazier at second. Christian on at first with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Barehanded on the move. A pause and the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. None out. Runners at first and second. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll hurry back to second here, as he was wise to not push it that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay. Throw won't get him.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brumett.
Into the box now, Christian Brumett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Well, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now. Chris Wiggins. Second and third here, one man out. Hard hit to first. Aguilar comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Chris Wiggins, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
That's wide, 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
Slider taken for a cold strike, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Pirates strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a
now
little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
On the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case. Given that late 2-out knock. So this line is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you.
He's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's is the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wiggins is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Brewers strand 1. They're up 2-0. Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound. He executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated right now.
Standing in now, Eric Gonzalez. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Scott Gifford, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. Bell on second. Gonzalez at first with no outs. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Edward Arnold. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Standing in, Adam Frazier, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and a strike to count. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Christian.
Striding in once again, Owen Christian. He drew a walk his first time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Now
and the force play is now in order.
Joe
At the plate, Joe Wiggins. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same exit.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
The center fielder, number 27.
Now batting, Christian Brummett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball in there. 3-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. You can kiss it goodbye. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 11 for him on the season. And the lead is now 7-2.
Yeah. And you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Brandon Woodruff answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder.
Into the box, Chris Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pirates lead it 7-2. So stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. Wiggins is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The pitcher,
well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Next for Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Popped him up. Frazier over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Next to bat will
the
be the
shortstop,
Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Eric Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Woodruff, originally from Mississippi, he was selected in the 11th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. First pitch on its way. Hit hard, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Bases are empty. One man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to the Pirates catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
3-2, full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in once again, Adam Frazier, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A ball and a strike. Arnold leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
2-2 to Adam Frazier.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Runners on the move for second. This is in the air to left field. Braun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready once again,
the second baseman,
Perez. And Danny and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Sharp ground ball to third. Christian scoops it up. Throw on to first. In time, one away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can dominate him for a 3rd time.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Up next for Milwaukee.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. Line drive base hit. Aguilar isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint.
Number 8.
The first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
No balls and 1 strike. lifted into the air to shallow center. Brummett has it in his sights. And that retires the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Bucks out in front, 7-3. Now at the plate, Owen Christian. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Christian manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Wiggins. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
Hey, don't let the fact
27.
that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Christian Brummett will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The left fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ready for another chance. Chris Wiggins has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 9-3 game now.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Bell. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. The second for one. On the first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ready now, Eric Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and no one left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Bucks 10 and the Brewers 3. Stepping into the box.
Here we go for the Brewers.
He's 1 for 2 in
The
this
catcher.
one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a
Ron
boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This
Up
thing
next for
carried
Milwaukee.
off the wall. Outfielder
The
does a great
shortstop,
job of getting it in quickly
Orlando
and probably does a good job
Arcia.
holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. Just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
In now, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Brummett, 1 out.
The pitcher, number 53, Brandon Woodruff. Ladies
Ben
and gentlemen,
Gamble will get the
your
call here
attention,
as he'll
please.
hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 16, Ben Gamble.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gifford has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Kane. On its way is pitch number 75. Ball 1. This is line to left. Wiggins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Your
Chase
attention,
Anderson
please.
comes on to pitch now,
Now
hoping for
pitching
better
for the
results
Brewers,
than the other arms
number
that they've run out
57,
there in this one.
Chase Anderson.
Now at the plate, Scott Gifford. He bats here at the reigning Rookie of the Month in the
Right
National
field.
League.
Scott
And the pitch.
Gifford.
Popped straight up. Moustakas into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the
Now
first
batting.
out of the inning.
The catcher, Edward Arnold.
Now at the plate, Edward Arnold. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. Pitch on the way. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. 1 beyond. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Hold him just
Now
enough
batting,
with that pitch to get him to
second
go
baseman,
around, according to the
Adam
umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning.
Please join us for the
1-2-3 go the
traditional
Pirates.
7th-inning
They
stretch.
still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Digging in now for the Brewers.
Leading off for the Brewers,
They'll try and get something
the second
started in the
baseman,
home half of the 7th.
Erna.
It doesn't look very promising
Perez.
so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Christian Yelich is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Drift. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
He just smoked this
Now
ball
batting,
right down the line.
the
Take a
first
look
baseman,
here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Perez, the runner at third. Yelich is at second with nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't
Now
place it
batting,
on the inside
third
corner
baseman,
any better than that.
Mike
As a hitter, there's just not a whole
Moustakas.
lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Fouled away. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Way outside. 1 and 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Gifford moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at
The
third
left fielder,
base.
number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Braun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
Your
Angel
attention,
Vargas
please.
will slide
Now
in now
pitching
and try
for
to
the
work
Pirates,
out of this. Runners at
number
second and
23,
third with 2 gone.
Angel Vargas.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the
batter,
play.
the
Well, he
catcher,
was definitely not looking
Yasmani
off speed on that pitch.
Ron
I'll tell you,
Dahl.
he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
In now, Yasmani Grandal, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Bucks 10 and the Brewers 5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Ladies
Jacob
and gentlemen,
Barnes
your
been summoned
attention,
from
please.
the bullpen, as he'll do
These
so to
changes
start the
for
8th.
Milwaukee. Now pitching and batting in
So
the 7th,
striding in, Owen
number
Christian.
50, Jacob Barnes. Now
Ready
catching
to
and
deliver.
batting
Here's the
9,
first pitch.
number 9,
Just
Manny
a tick behind for a
Diaz.
strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Coming to the plate now Angel Vargas. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. King falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Drummond.
Now to the plate, Christian Drummond. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Drummond is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Stepping up now, Orlando Arcia. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Orlando Arcia.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2. And he fouls this one off. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
The catcher, number 9, Manny.
Into the box. Manny Pena will get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Count remains at 0-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Here's another 0-2. And that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5.
Your
Jeremy
attention,
Jeffress
please.
enters from the
Now
pen to start the
pitching for the
9th
Brewers.
inning as he'll try to keep the
Number
score right
32,
where it is heading to the bottom of the
Jeremy
9th.
Jeffress.
Striding in, Chris
Leading off
Wiggins,
for the Pirates.
coming off the clutch
The left
2-run
fielder.
single his last
Chris
time up.
Wiggins.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is taken. That's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 2-1 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there.
The
Staying
first
on the
base,
inner half of
number
that
55.
baseball right there.
John
Staying to it and
Bell.
through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Drilled on the ground to short. To second for 1. To Aguilar for the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Gonzalez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. He scored after
Leading
reaching
off
on a
for the
single in
Brewers,
his last time up.
the second baseman, Hernan Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all
Now
the
batting,
way there, and
the
that's
right fielder,
exactly what he got.
Christian
Got the barrel out front and just blasted
Yelich.
it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He doubled his last time through. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shot toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Never say never in this game, folks.
Up
It's
next
late
for
and the
Milwaukee.
clock is ticking, but that
The third
RBI double
baseman,
might start making
Mike
believers out of the entire dugout.
Tucker.
We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your
Richard
attention,
Rodriguez enters from
Now
the bullpen,
pitching for
hoping
the
to get the
Pirates.
final 2 outs and
Number
put this one
49.
into the win column.
Richard Rodriguez.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Aguilar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Arnold is under it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan Braun. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a shot sent off to the right side for foul. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they
Now
didn't like their chances there.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Ladies and
Travis
gentlemen,
Shaw will
your
grab a bat
attention,
and hit
please.
for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 21, Travis Shaw.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Shaw averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The Brewers down to their final strike. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made, and the Pirates have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
10-6, the final score in this game. Pittsburgh get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Joe Wiggins earns a league-leading 11th win of the year. Corbin Burns was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 10 runs on 11 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.